TOMz.
Dumelang, I'm Shady and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Teenagers on a Mission. One on SABC YouTube for sure. It's that time again where we get to dive into the world of science and technology.
Yes, most definitely, Buffett. Thank you so much for joining us in today's episode of Teenagers on a Mission. On I'm glad we're all about time management. So time management, Buffett. For sure, topic is gajena. Marabagozo kuma expects wakona Buffett. It's easier said than done.
Like, have you ever set goals for yourself? Or have you actually thought of planning ahead or thinking about your day before it actually begins?
Yes, sometimes we set some goals or even New Year's resolutions, but we can't accomplish them because iskati is not on our side.
True story. Got the New Year's resolutions. They actually fade away by the end of January. Or mid-year, last week.
Did you have any this year?
Yeah, I did. And tell you what, I'm actually on the right track. However, so I'm hoping to learn them.
Okay, cool. But if when you have had any New Year's resolutions, and as I'm going to accomplish we're going to be teaching you about time management and how you can actually accomplish them. Without wasting any time, let's get this party started. Let's go.
TOMz. Ayanda MVP and a daily schedule and time management skills. Tips from Ayanda in the areas of time management. In favor of routine over novelty. The history of time management is okay. In the concept of managing time. The TOMz quiz.
Oh yes, Mzansi Nako, if it's for you and I to interact on social media, but I'm telling you, goals that you had set yourself for this year. Let's see what you guys had to say on the socials. On Twitter, at Jabu_01. I had set myself to actually improve my marks from last year in high school, and I'm glad to say that I'm doing exactly that. Nice one, boy, all the best to you. My biggest goal for this year is to lose some weight, and I keep losing literally every week. Nice one, Buffet, to show you guys are absolutely amazing. Keep them coming in on social media. On Facebook, you're TOMz. On Twitter, at TOMz_SABC_1. Right about now, though, let's go. Tav.
Touchdown at Jules High School. We're all about time management, and right next to me is a young gentleman. I'm a question. It's my guy.
Data. Sharp.
What's your name?
Okay.
Boy, ngifuna ukuyena ne. Since uvuyile namhla ekseni, iziphi izinto ozenzile?
Angenza into eziningi kakhulu ngifuna ukuba kaziphi. Zonke ngithandazile ngageza ngadla ngaze esikolweni, hlangana nabantu. Yonke into nje.
Yebo ngizenzile.
Into ezifana njengani?
Ngivukile ngageza ngadla ngaze esikoleni ngahlangana nabangani bami ya.
Okay. So I want to know from you, my boy, what do you understand about time management?
Like you set goals and what you're going to do at a certain time.
Ngesikhathi esikanje uzoyenzani nangesikhathi esikanje uzoyenzani. Yeah.
Kama ukuthi abantu successful, it's because of their time management.
Yeah, most probably ukuthi like maybe bayenzani inkathi different.
Not necessarily, because they have PAs who manage their time for them. They don't do it themselves. They hire people to do it for them.
So since manje misses something namhlanje ne, do you think it's khona ezinye izinto ozozimissa because of your time management?
Yeah, it's corner because I have to use lesikhathi enginaso to replace into engayenzanga. So angingikwazi ukwenza ezinye izinto.
But time management is the process of organizing and planning your time between different activities. Yakunceda ukuthi usebenze smarter and not harder. With that being said, check this out.
Failing to manage your time can effectiveness and could cause stress. Time management is organize on specific activities, telling you can make the most of your time. Failing to manage your time can effectiveness and could cause stress. Time management is organize on specific activities, telling you can make the most of your time. Time management is to invest a little bit of time up front to prioritize and organize yourself. Fall into place in an orderly manner. But here ho tloela pele ntse ba dula ba batla le more efficient ways of doing things, whether it involves more effective way of trapping animals hore ba tlo kgona ho etsa dijo, and an effective way hore ba tlo kgona ho fumana mollo hore ba phehe dijo tseo ba di tshwereng. But it wasn't until the 1800s and the early 1900s who really a purposeful scientific approach with less effort. Frederick Winslow Tyler, The Principles of Scientific Management, 1911. Frank and Lillian Gilbert, a launching pad for today's time management. As a quest to increase productivity manufacturing, the workers individually efficiency and it spread throughout the office. Eventually, environment.
Hey, Mvana, I'm sure ingadi zakudala bese interesting kakhulu, like before the inventions of clocks. Ukucabanga nje bese ngamawashi.
Wasiyenza kanjani? Phela thina abaningi bethu sidepend kuma alarms. Cabanga if bangana wash, manje sibuke kuseshe intwana. I mean, isikhathi basisibona ngelanga ukuthi okay, sunset I shoot less catalyst. Let's say sunrise, I shoot less catalyst.
Bekubanzima my boy. But anyway, abantu bakudala bakhophile. Mina ngifuna ukwazi wena lapha ekhaya ukuthi wena would you cope if besingana amawashi or clocks? You know what I mean? Let us know on social media. We'll see you right after this. Netkanjalo Mzansi, we are back. You're still watching the biggest and the best sci-tech show in the land. This is, of course, TOMz, watching SABC 1.
Yes, but so I'm telling you all about time management. We have to go to cinema cinema goals. We want to be successful in life. But again, it's to see poor. In English, but if you have poor time management, I could accomplish in life.
Absolutely right. So would you say, my boy, would umuntu that has good time management, they get to enjoy Wednesday day as opposed to just doing in day one because you're a procrastinator?
Yes, and I mean, if in a good time management, you can do whatever you want to do. I mean, you can relax, you can catch up on what you've missed. I mean, but if your time is not balanced, then you focus on 21. Stress, frustrated.
Yeah, ngiyathemba nalapha emakhaya khona kuningi enikufundayo namhlanje. With that being said, I suppose kahle kahle ubani uqhwepheshe esimphethe in this hour.
Let's go.
Molweni banda bahle baseMzantsi Afrika, ngubuntu Zalona, and we are at it again. Namhlanje we are at Santon and sivakashela omnye usisi by the name of Ayanda MVP, and yena ke uzosibonisa how we can manage ixesha lethu. I'm going to start managing my time but not wasting any of it. Simasambe. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, Njani.
You're fine.
Have a seat. Welcome to my office.
Thank you.
Yes. Igama lami Ayanda MVP, most valuable performer, most valuable personality, most valuable player, most valuable person in my life because it's my life, more lifing. And I am Sebenza Msakazweni, as you can see. I host a show 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. So that's 5 hours of radio.
Wow.
Every day.
So how does it work? What's your day-to-day like?
Day-to-day, ngiyavuka ekuseni, ngiyathandaza.
Yes.
Ngiphuza green tea. Ngifika emsebenzini, ngishaye uhlelo wami, and then ngiya Viacom because I also do voiceovers khona lapho. Kodwa mawusha voiceover, and namhlanje ungabona ihlelo Alisha eza next week, you know, so many things. And then ngiyagijima. Umzimba wami nje temple
be on point.
Appreciation, more lifing, milling be on point all the time. Also, and the one thing you want to do is also in this industry, because we work such long hours, melus gade, healthy and be aware of your body, and that's why I like exercising because it makes sure wuti ngidla kahle and ngiphuza kahle, and I'm also just ngiyahlonipha ngomzimba wami. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of managing time, I want to know how exactly you do it. Because nika a breakdown for abantu who cannot manage their time at all.
Number one, what is the most important thing to you at that set moment in time? Ngiyazi ukuthi kumele ngibelana before 10 o'clock ngizo prepare for ishow yami, and I know I'm going to be done by 3 o'clock ngishow yami. So after 3, that's when I need to now start saying, okay, what needs to come first? I know that I either have a voiceover set for this appointment, I know that I either need to go and prepare for this gig or prepare for that event. So I need to diarize everything. I have a desk calendar that you usually find on the desk. I put it in my wall, on my wall. So, balama date, all the to-do things. And as much as I do love a smartphone, I'm still a diary person. So I have a diary and I write my things for the week. And then I break those things down for the week, for the day. So Monday, this is what I need to deal with. Tuesday, that's what I need to deal with, etc., etc.
One of the biggest challenges is knowing how to prioritize. Poor time management skill is instead of one way e leng gore ka gona o tswela pele he ko re o tshwantse re nagane ka the end goal re hopole gore achievement tsa rona di tla tsa re ikutlwe jwang ntho yone e tlo gona gore thusa to stay focused go na le ntho tse ngata tse le gore we can achieve daily ha le re gona go plana dintho tsa rona realistically and manage time but gore here we have a good attitude around our planning.
So why do you think it's important for umuntu to manage ixesha lakhe?
Because you feel overwhelmed if you thinking about too many things that need to be done and then you don't get them done and you disappoint yourself and you also frustrate yourself. Then you think you're it means that you are not disciplined. It means
So were you always someone who's disciplined or planner or kanye? Was this something that you needed to?
It's something I needed to get into because I was so lazy. I was one of those kids at school I didn't really need to study much, but then when I got to like grade 10, so choose your own subjects. So bio, business studies, Zulu, maths, pure maths, not maths literacy, pure maths. That's when I was like, no, something's got to give.
A wide to favor routine over novelty. Routine a natural urge to stick to a usual routine. Into habits. Dopamine to your advantage. Dopamine as the feel-good neurotransmitter. It does just that. Here is the reason why people benefit from the to-do list. Satisfaction of ticking off a task to-do list how it the flood of dopamine. A whiff of this rewarding neurotransmitter and it is associated with that behavior.
Ayanda, what advice could you give to abantu abatsha in managing their time in order for them to reach their goals and be prosperous?
I think number one, think about what's important and what comes first, because especially when, for example, in high school, you're about to go to varsity. It's exciting times. It's first year. It's a new world. So much more freedom. Oh, campus. It's a brilliant life and form and everything is just changing. But at the end of the day, number one, you came there for a degree. Number two, you came there to start something, a career of sorts. So think about that first. And I believe in writing things down, and so you can remind yourself. You need to remind yourself what comes first, what's important. When I started at the University of Pretoria, and that's how I got introduced to radio. Radio was never the plan for me. I was studying psychology and criminology, BA degree. When I heard about there being a campus radio station, I was like, okay, this is fun. This can help at least relieve a bit of stress that I have by doing something that I've never tried doing before. And all of a sudden it was working. I was like, how? Kanti? Oh, okay, so radio, it's a thing. All right. So that's how I maintained.
And then the social life, because this is school, we need to keep up with our friends. How did you fit all of that in?
You see, that's another tricky one. Now, in the real world, you need to decide whether abangani are what you're here for or umsebenzi.
So it all boils down to priority.
It does. But also, I don't believe in having a massive entourage of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I can count them in my hand. But sometimes you don't need a whole gang or a squad. But you'll realize that as you grow up. Sometimes, in high school, I was part of a crew. We were hanging, we were nice. But in varsity, it becomes tricky where you just need one person to confide in. You just need maybe one or two people. And sometimes it's also good to just confide in your older siblings or your parents. And they do understand, especially if your parents came from an environment where they did study, or even an environment where umama would work like 2 shifts in a day. Late, like that was my mom because she was a nurse and she worked crazy hours. But I never planned this entire career journey to happen. But I did plan that I wanted to be successful. I wanted to be a successful Black independent woman.
And even in your free time, successful, there's the gym. You do races as well.
Yes, I run marathons where I can. The last marathon I ran was the Soweto Marathon, and 21 kilometers. So I'm not a runner, I'm not a professional runner, but I had a goal and I did say I was gonna run this race.
And you are prepared and
you have to prepare, otherwise you're gonna faint. I mean, it's crazy. 21 kilometers is a long time of running.
I feel like Linda, where you're running is a good analogy for life. You know, you have to set yourself up.
It is.
And then go for it.
Because at the beginning it's nice, you're comfortable. And then all of a sudden the chest starts to ache a bit, your legs also, and now the sun is just on you. And all these trials and tribulations are just on your body. But you just keep pushing. You just keep pushing. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how tough it is. At the end of the day, when you see that 21.1 kilometer and you reach the finish line and you get that medal, that medal is that, and that pat on the back for yourself. That's just like, you see, you did it.
Yeah, Yasin. Into if you have good time management, there's so many benefits. I mean, you'll have time to be productive, you have time to relax, you want to calm it down, and what's into that you need to achieve.
True story. And if you do not have a time management, kind of obstacles that you actually undergo, right? You have higher stress levels. So please, guys, try and manage your time a little bit better. But right, with that being said, right about now, the quick commercial breaks up. We are 8.
And just like that, bafethu sesibuyile on your screens. Sabukele isiqephe esithanda kakhulu i-TOMz khona la ku-channel enilava kakhulu SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Absolutely right. Now, bafethu, if you want to achieve all your goals with very minimal stress, kubalulekile ukuthi ube ne-time management right.
Yes, most definitely, bafethu. Akukho right ukuthi bangabe ufuna ukuyenza something ne bese lapho uyazitshela ukuthi ay ngizoyenza next week, ay angikhona ukuyenza manje, ay yazini lento le ngizoyibona bangabe ngiyenza ngiyi-one or ngiyenza nabanye abantu bafethu. If you has doubter, funa ukucheck ukuthi is it important? If it is, get on with it now.
Absolutely right. Procrastination is a big setback. Right now, though, I'm spilling back to our experts and see what they have in store for us right about now.
Let's go.
Okay, so what would you like to say? Just any last words to that kid watching out there who's looking up to Ngoku and thinking, hey, I can actually do this?
Well, number one, always make sure that you make yourself happy, no matter what. I'm always a happy person. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I've been given, and I'm grateful for the opportunities I have and the people that I work with and the people that are in my life. And once you can find that greatness, nothing else can stop you, because at the end of the day, being in an industry like radio or TV, it's all about appreciating yourself, and that's how people will easily appreciate you. And once people can see that about you, then you're all right there. So no egos, no big heads, no attitude. If you need to do the work, you need to do the work, no matter how long the hours are. I didn't land up in this place in J. I started in graveyard. I was radio in the morning, graveyard shift.
Yeah, it's voluntary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's voluntary also. You don't get paid. 2 a.m. But I wasn't thinking about getting paid. It was like, yo, this is such an experience. It's nice. Find the love for what you want to do, and that's how your career will grow for you.
Hayi ke bafethu ilula le ndaba ungayenza noma yini ufuna uyenza, just as long as you manage your time. Ayanda MVP has shown it to us nice and simple. Bhala phansi nje everything you need to do and you can do it all. Hayi ke Bunduza signing out.
All right, Mzansi Nako Ifikile, it's that time again where we get to put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz. Now, let's play on social media. For now, though, and who will reign supreme? Let's play.
Dumelang kaofela TOMzers. That's about the khethehile haholo horona ebile re le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re lendra chekela Jules High School. With the grade 9 learners, and we had loads and loads of fun. A focus group as TOMz. That will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Career guidance. It's cool to be smart, guys, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And with TOMz by your side, learning becomes fun. Edutainment. Let's and we did exactly that the dance-off challenge. The presenters turned against each other, and then we gave the learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
All right, Bafethu, both teams have chosen their 3.
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz because we saw Team A winning the first round.
That's true. Ayanda, that's 10 points for you guys.
Right to the second round, Morlen Rabona grade 10 learner, Chris Malapela knocking everyone out. I thought the speed round master. Harabonoriana Utohona now fenya the pyramid puzzle.
All right, Salala shine to Chris for making it through to the TOMz speed round master. Pudamus is on sharp.
Yeah.
It's okay, cool. So the film the pattern down. You're only allowed to use just one hand and one piece at a time. You have 2 minutes to do exactly that, but do shine Dwako in the fastest time. Are you ready? Yeah. Cool stuff. All right, let's go. You guys can cheer him on and help him as well.
Hello, all you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za. Hutsibama, Lunar go check a local school on Sahau.
Lazo, high five to you, my brother.
Hayi bafethu awusifundile okuningi time management. Kuloko esifundiswe kone asame sobona ukuthi kahle kahle what does the future hold when it comes to time management. Check this out.
Molifatin little pilang time management rule so get organized, prioritized, distractions or focus on one task at a time, deliver these basic steps a foundation for successful time management regardless of where you are and where you work. Wonderlist, rescue time or timely to stick to our schedules and avoid distractions.
Unfortunately, Mzansi, we've come to the end of the show. On how to improve your time management skills. And do remember that the conversation still carries on social media. On Facebook, we are TOMz. On Twitter, @TOMz_SABC_1.
Yes, most definitely. Yo, Donna, I've got dance practice, I've got rehearsals for my performances, I still have to go to my vocal coach, and I still have to go do my sports. Yo, so many things that I have to do. To keep tabs on the show, all you have to do is visit our website, www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMz. Or you can simply follow me on Fresh Bike Yadi on Twitter.
And when it gets boring and redundant on that side, you can always hop on over into my side at IMC_G. With that being said, it's goodbye and have a fantastic afternoon.
Some of on the next episode of TOMz. Rochakala the Tears Foundation technology which is they survived rape. The life board game the teenagers for unexpected danger, and we get better acquainted with the Medi app in a SMS line and how TOMz 2 SABC 1 Mzansi for show.